What's up guys, it's Quack here back with a brand new video and a brand new deck to profile. So today's deck profile will be on my Beelzemon deck. So this is a deck I do plan on upgrading with a lot of the X antibody stuff. So as soon as I do that, I will make a new deck profile video showing off the new list. But yeah, so this was the second deck I made after my D-Reaper deck, and this I would say is probably my most not really competitive, but sort of competitive. Um, it's my best deck. It's the deck that has won me the most matches, um, and it's one of my personal favorites. I have a lot of fun playing this deck, and I can't wait to show you guys. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So starting off with the eggs, 4 copies of the starter deck, 6 Pagumon. On deletion, trash top 2 cards of your deck, which is what this whole deck is about, trashing and milling stuff off of your deck and gaining extra effects off of it. So, yeah. Now moving on to the level 3s, I have 4 copies of the BT2 Itmon. It is a 3 cost, 1k DP, Digivolution cost of 0, and on deletion trash top 3 cards of your deck. So the best way to start off a game for me is if I see any of these guys in my hand, I know it's a pretty decent hand. So Hatch, Pagumon, Digivolve into Itmon. Next turn, throw them up, swing, hopefully get it deleted, being able to trash 2, then trash 3. And usually that'll set up my trash with everything I need to start popping off. So, yeah. Then 4 copies of the starter deck, 14 Itmon. It's a 3 cost, 1k DP, Digivolution cost of 0. When attacking, if you have 20 more cards in your trash, you can Digivolve into a Beelzemon for a cost of 3 with ignoring its Digivolution requirements. So, yeah, this is great. Being able, kind of like I use this as like a kind of like a last resort sort of thing. If all else fails, put this guy out, swing, Digivolve into Beelzemon, because I'll try and do this very later into the game when I know I have a decent amount of cards in my trash. So, and then it's inherited. In your turn, once per turn, when a card is trashed from your deck, you can delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. So, really nice Itmon, a really nice card to play. So, then 2 copies of the BT6 Itmon. It's a 2k 3 cost, Digivolution cost of 0. On play, you can trash a card in your hand, and if you do, you can turn 1 Digimon card with the 7 Great Demon Lord or 3 Musketeers trait from your trash to your hand. So, I don't really see this used for this card as much, but it's nice if if there's like a BL Starmon or a Beelzemon in my trash that I would prefer to have in my hand, just play this, trash a card, and get it from trash. So, yeah, run 2 of those. And then I would absolutely run more of this next card, but it is on the restricted list. 1 copy of the EX2 Itmon, a very great Itmon to have. It's a 1 cost, or 3 cost, 1k, Digivolution cost of 0. When this card is trashed, except by the effect of itself, you may trash up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. So when this guy's milled, you can mill another 3 cards from your deck, which is amazing. And then on play, you reveal the top 4 cards of your deck and add 1 Digimon with Beelzemon in its name and 1 Iron Mako among them to your hand, and place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. And then it's inherited on your turn. While this Digimon has Beelzemon in its name, it gets plus 3000 DP. So this is a card that I'll just be playing off, or if it gets milled, being able to mill more cards is always great, and then playing, being able to search for your Beelzemon and Iron Makos is also great. Now moving on to the only level 4 in the deck, I run 4 copies of the promo Wizardmon. It's a 5k, 5 cost, Digivolution cost of 2, and when he's trashed from your deck, you gain a memory. That's the only reason why I play him. I don't really Digivolve into this guy as much. I will if I need to, but most of the time, it's just milling this guy, being able to gain a memory. And then when attacking, you can reveal 1 purple card in your hand and return to the top of your deck. So, yeah. Now for the level 5s, I run 4 copies of the starter deck 14 Balmon. It's a 7k, 7 cost, Digivolution cost of 3. When Digivolving, trash top 3 cards of your deck. And when Digivolving, this Digimon gains on deletion. If there are 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play 1 Beelzemon from your trash without paying the memory cost until the end of your opponent's turn. So he gains that effect until the end of your opponent's turn. And then on your turn, while this Digimon has the Wizard Demon Lord trait, it gets plus 2,000 DP. So, a really nice card to have as well. And then 2 copies of the BT10 Balmon. It's a 7k, 7 cost, Digivolution cost of 3. When attacking, you can trash up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. And on deletion, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play Beelzemon from your trash without paying the cost. So, another very decent card to have. Now moving on to the level 6s. 1 copy of the starter deck 14 Beelstarmon. It's a 13 cost, 11k, Digivolution cost of 3. When you play this card from your hand, you can reduce the play cost by 4 for every 10 cards in your trash. Then all turns once per turn, when a card is trashed from your deck, you may play 1 Impmon from your trash without paying the memory cost, and he gains Rush. So, say you play this, or you just have Beelstarmon out on your field, and a card's trashed from your deck, you go ahead, get your, mainly, I would say, your BT2 Impmon, being able to put that out onto the field, swing since it has Rush, hopefully delete it, and then mill more cards off your deck. Then on your opponent's turn, when an opponent's Digimon attacks, you can trash the top card of your deck. So that will set off the first effect. So, yeah. Then I have 2 copies of the EX2 Impmon. It is a 12 cost, 11k, Digivolution cost of 3. And when this card is trashed from your deck, you may play 1 Impmon from your trash without paying the memory cost. And then when Digivolving and or when attacking, when Digivolving or when attacking, you may trash the top 2 cards of your deck, then delete one of your opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon. For every 10 cards in your trash, you can add 1 to the maximum level of the Digimon that you can choose with this effect. So, I really like this card. I really like the art for it too. Overall, a very nice card. Then I have 4 copies of what I'd say is the best Beelzemon, the starter deck 14 Beelzemon. This is a 12 cost, 12k, Digivolution cost of 4. When Digivolving, trash top 4 cards of your deck. Amazing, right off the bat. And then all turns once per turn, when a card is trashed from your deck, you gain a memory for every 10 cards in your trash. And then your turn once per turn, when a card is trashed from your deck, this Digimon gains a security attack +1 for the turn. So, a really fantastic Beelzemon. This is the one I would try to get into as consistently as possible, or as fast as possible at least. But the EX2 Beelzemon is also a great choice if you cannot get into this guy. Then for the level 7s, I just have the 2 copies of Beelzemon Blast Mode from starter deck 14. It's a 14k, 14 cost, Digivolution cost of 4. And when this card is trashed from your deck, you can delete 1 of your opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon. And then for every 10 cards in your trash, you increase the highest level this effect can choose by 1. And when Digivolving, you unsuspend this Digimon. If you have 20 more cards in your trash, you gain 3 memory. So, I really do like this card. I think the art is amazing. But yeah, only run 2 of these. Then for Tamers, I run 4 copies of the starter deck 14 Iron Mako. It's a 3 cost. On play, reveal top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon with the Evil Wizard or Demon Lord trait to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of your deck, and then when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into a purple Digimon, by suspending this Tamer, you can turn 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck and gain a memory. So, being able to add cards to your hand, so great for searching, and then being able to gain a memory, really nice. Then I run 4 copies of the starter of not the starter deck, EX2 Iron Mako. It's a 4 cost, and this is a memory tamer. So if you have 2 or less memory, you set it to 3 at the start of your turn. And then on your turn, when you attack with a Digimon, you may suspend this tamer, trash top card of your deck, and then if the attacking Digimon is a Beelzemon, you can Digivolve into a Blast mode for a Digivolution cost of 3 from your trash. So being able to Digivolve into Blast mode from your trash for a cost of 3 is fantastic. So yeah, run 4 of these. And then 2 copies of the starter deck 6 Matt Ishida. It's a 2 cost. And then whenever one of your Digimon is deleted on your turn, you may suspend this tamer, gain a memory. So gain a memory while when your Digimon is deleted. Very nice. Then for options, I have 4 copies of Deathslinger. 4 cost. When it's trashed from your deck, you gain a memory. And then you can delete one of your opponent's level 4 lower Digimon, but for every 10 cards in your trash, you can up the level by 1. So, really nice card in the deck as well. Then 2 copies of Rivals Barrage. It's a 7 cost. When it's trashed from your deck, you can place in the battle area. Then you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level, and then delay, you can trash it and return a purple Digimon card or Tamer card from your trash to your hand. So, again, I'd mainly be using this to get back my Entmon, so cycle more. Then 3 copies of Mist Memory Boost. It's a 3 cost. Main, you can trash top 2 cards of your deck and draw 1. Then place this card in your battle area, and then trash it, gain 2 memory. So, yeah. I think it's a pretty decent card in the deck. I think it would work well in other decks, though. So, then a card that I should probably have more of is Darkness Wave. So it's a 1 cost, and then you trash the top 3 cards of your deck. That's basically all you need it for. It's a really nice card for this deck, so I would highly recommend playing 3 or 4 of these. So that was my Beelzemon deck profile. I hope you guys liked it. And again, I will be upgrading this with the the X antibody stuff. So once I do that, I will upload a new deck profile. So yeah, again, hope you guys liked. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.